Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Birgitta, and this year I've been watching and reacting to all of the participants in Eurovision 2021, and now it's finally time to predict the winner on Saturday. It's been so hard, but firstly I want to I'm still like trying to overcome the fact that Denmark did not qualify yesterday. I'm super sad about that. I understand. I think the juries were not with it, and it was a bit expected. But I'm still really, really sorry about it. But let's move on. Apart from that, yes, This has been so hard. I think that this race this year is so difficult to predict, much more so than it's ever been. I think anyone out of like 7 songs could win. And then in this ranking, I had to rank them too. I'm like completely gonna mess this up. I don't know what to pick or how to place them at all. So I'm gonna start with my number 5, who I think is gonna qualify or who's gonna be in 5th place. And I'll talk a little bit about why I think so. In the beginning I was like, oh, but I was gonna make a list of who I think the jury was gonna vote for, but that didn't. I don't know. And then it's easy. I think it's easier maybe to try to figure out what people are gonna vote for. Anyway, in my 5th place is actually a bit of surprise, but this has to do with some thinking here. It's a Cerberjan. This is not like super favorite to win, but I'm thinking out of the girls that she is competing against, I think that after I saw the semi-final, I think that her performance was better, was the best of it. And I think that because this could have been Cyprus too, but I think that people are gonna think or about Cyprus that they think that it's a bit too Lady Gaga rip-off kind of thing. But I don't know, this is, I'm thinking that kids, young girls are gonna like this, and maybe young boys too. For the young audience, I think they are gonna go for one of the pop songs. And then out of the bunch, I picked Cerberjan. I don't know. And then in my 4th place, I went with Malta. I am not a big fan personally of this song, but I put it here based on odds and how I understand like feedback from my reaction video. Apparently, lots of people like this song, so lots of people are gonna vote for it. I think it's gonna do better in Southern Europe. I don't think it's gonna get as many votes from up here. I think I think you're gonna see like it's gonna be really split with that thing with Malta. But I think that it's gonna get high marks from the jury because the girl knows how to sing. She's a wonderful singer. Yes, and then in 3rd place, I think that Switzerland is gonna be. I was unsure about this because I don't think it's gonna get as many votes from the audience as people think, because it reminds people too much of last time's winner, and it's not as impactful. But I think that I think this is gonna be the jury winner because he sings excellently. The production is really nice on that song, so I think it's gonna be the jury winner, and then I think it's gonna get like decent votes from the audience and like rank fairly high. I was actually thinking about putting this lower on my list, but okay, let's go with 3rd place. And then in 2nd place, I have Iceland. Um, I think that this song is gonna get decent jury votes. I think that I've heard like with my friends and stuff, they seem to like Iceland. I think it's gonna get a lot of votes, and then I think it's from audiences and maybe probably across the board from all sorts of countries. Like, but when you always get semi-high scores, from the people, then you're gonna get, because since this is gonna be such a tight year, then that is gonna matter a whole lot, and that is also true for my number one. Uh, and then should I say something? Yeah, and also the fact that they have Corona, I think people are gonna feel, a bit. They're gonna get a bit of sympathy vote. I also think that it could like have the opposite effect. So with this list, I don't know. Oh, this has been so hard. But then at some point, just need to like, okay, I'll just go with this. Anyway, and then in the first place, I have Italy. I think that this is gonna be. I don't think it's going. I don't know what the jury is gonna think of this song at all. But the reason I have it number one is that I think it's generally, overall, is gonna get high scores across Europe. Like 8 to 12s. That's what I think, and it's gonna like be there because I think that the target group is gonna be pretty loyal to that song. Um, that's what I think, but it's also difficult because we haven't seen it performed live yet. So when we saw Finland yesterday, I thought I really liked that song much more. It was such a like fresh energy when they came on after all of the same song that you all usually hear. So that's why I have, and I was like, yeah, but I think maybe Italian is my favorite. Did that matter? Yeah, maybe slightly. I'm gonna vote for it. I think, unless they completely mess up. And I think lots of other people, and I might as well. Why not go with my favorite? It's so difficult anyway. I don't know. This has been hard. And then I want to mention two songs that I think are really, really good and are gonna be that a lot of people are gonna like. Unfortunately, they are not gonna place high because they have like a specific target group, and they are. It's like these songs that people are not enough people are gonna go for. And the first one I want to talk about is France, because I've seen snippets of it, and I think that song is just like growing and growing and growing on me. I would place it personally. I would have it in my second place. It's been but I like chansons, and she performs it really well. But based on Patricia Cass, what was it, 2015, 16, something like that, in Moscow. She placed like seventh or eighth, and I think the audience for French chansons is not for everyone, and and so it's not gonna matter that some people are really, really, really gonna like it, and that it's a really nice song, because some people are just gonna go, oh no, but I want to hear a pop song or whatever. And the same thing kind of goes to Bulgaria. I think Bulgarian, that staging is, I thought that was probably the best staging out of the bunch. And the song is really sweet and you get drawn into it. But I just think that this is not a ballad year. I think that people want to hear, after all that's been with the corona, I don't think that enough people are going to get behind that ballad. But at the same time, I wrote those because those are my two that I wanted to talk about, two down, because they might easily squeeze into this little list. And I'm also unsure about a Cerberjan. It's like one of the pop songs. It's going to be on my fifth place, and I just picked a Cerberjan because I thought she really delivered that song. I'm also not sure about Iceland. I don't know. It's so difficult. This has been, I have gray hairs, all because of this. But I think, and I'm a bit pressed for time, so I'm sad that I cannot follow. I was hoping or thought that maybe I would do it after like the dress rehearsal, but I'll do it now, and then I don't have to stress about this anymore. It is what it is. Don't put any money on my list. But yeah, I had to say something. So those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? I'm very interested to hear like comments on this. If you have any other ideas, and if you're interesting thoughts about jury votes and yeah, people votes too. Other than that, I wish you a fabulous Friday. Have fun tomorrow on Saturday. Watch and vote. Bye.